we got to get really honest with ourselves, and we have to be really truthful about who we want to become. It has to be based on truth. And how do you get honest with yourself? You got to, Linda and I were talking yesterday. I asked Linda, I want you to make a list of all the things that you want and all the things that you don't want in your life. So I don't want to own this house anymore. This house of mine is up for sale. I don't want to own this house. Okay. And I was hemming and hawing about it. But the truth is, I love it here. It's beautiful, but I don't want to live here. You know? And then there's things that I do want. And then I said, and the filter has to be your wants and your not wants have to be based on you and you alone. You can't be considering what mom or dad or anybody's thinking, right? I was saying yesterday, I'm moving into a state through Gandhi. I'm following a lot about Gandhi's life and his story. And he was very, very wealthy. And he detached from all of his wealth and all his possessions. And there's nothing wrong with having possessions, but there is a problem being attached to them. And I'm now going through this phase of detachment. I'm detaching the importance of certain things in my life. They're becoming irrelevant, you know? So I'm being really honest with myself. And so you gotta be really honest with yourself about what you want and what you don't want. So we gotta be really honest. Now, Linda did that just yesterday. We just had the call yesterday. She did that just yesterday. And as she was doing it, she's very uncomfortable. But the exercise has sunk in. It is causing a transformation within her, whether she's aware of it or not. This conversation.
I'm aware of it.
You are? Okay, good.
Within 24 hours, I'm aware of it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, and the awareness is also causing a transformation. Something is changing in Linda. Okay. Something is changing in all of you while you're on this call. It doesn't solve your problem immediately. And that's your problem. Because you don't get your problem solved right away, and then you think it's not working. But it is working. Okay. Now, I want everybody to pay really close attention to this. Okay. This is from the faith chapter. Resolve to throw off so he's talking about how to develop faith and belief. Okay. That's our problem. Where does he say here? Yeah, it's in this paragraph. Resolve to throw off the influences of any unfortunate environment and build your own life to order. And the word order is in italics. Okay. Take an inventory of mental assets and liabilities. You will discover that your greatest weakness is a lack of self-confidence. Okay. This handicap can be surmounted, and timidity translated into courage through the aid of the principle of autosuggestion. The application's principle may be made through a simple arrangement of positive thought impulses stated in writing, memorized and repeated until they become part of the working equipment of the subconscious faculty of the mind. Okay? But you can't lie to your subconscious as it relates to you. You can lie about things you want. You can convince yourself to achieve certain things. That you can lie about, no problem. But you can't lie about who you're not. So I want to see your self-image statement. I wanted to bring this up because we have to go back to two things. So if you've been stuck 100 times since January, every time you get stuck, stop talking to yourself. You're a terrible counselor of yourself. Right? You're a great person and you're a great mentor and a great coach, but you're a lousy listener and a lousy communicator with yourself. Most of us are. So in order to fill in that weakness, you get this thing out and you tell the truth with a pen and a piece of paper. So I get people to write things down, right? So you got to do that more often. I just made my mind up that every morning now, part of my routine is I take out the trash if I have to. Right? Well, I made my mind up that when the garbage can is full, I am going to empty it. And every time it gets full, or if I see it, like right now in my kitchen, the trash, not the recycle, the trash is about halfway full, and it's starting to smell. Every time I open up the pull-out garbage, I can smell it. And I don't want to change the bag because I haven't used the whole bag, right? But it stinks. I'm going to have to take it out, even though it's not even half full, right? So we got to make up our mind we're going to take out the trash more often.